Ooh.
Is it streaming? The mouth.
What's
Oh,
up,
shit.
everyone? Welcome to the show. Welcome to the show. Welcome to the show. We got a lot in store today.
Okay. Sing it.
Go ahead, get the audio version up and running here. Oh, fuck. Up and running here in just a second. Bow, 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 bow.
Sing it.
Just get the energy hype in here. Make sure everyone's fucking ready.
I know, I need a
I don't
shot.
know. Are you? Ooh, that would have probably been a nice thing to do. But you know, you live and you learn.
On a break.
Nobody move there. Fly.
On the top.
I fucking hate that song. I can't stand it. Okay, are we ready to get this show on the road, ladies and gents?
Yeah.
I was like, that would only be you.
Yeah.
All right. We're gonna speak in this little guy here. Or some ASMR, whatever you want to do, baby. That's up to you. That's up to you.
Maybe I need to scoot in more.
Sit however you like. Make sure you fake that fake straight back like you're like a professional. Ready?
Yeah.
3, 2, 1. Welcome back to another episode of That's Whack. Made it here again for another following week. Hopefully you guys have been following us on YouTube. If you didn't know that we had a YouTube channel, definitely been posting a lot more on there than we have on the audio versions, but audio is still here. We're still doing it.
We're sexy, so you have to go see what we look like.
There you go, if you ever wanted to know what we look like. Plus, I don't know about you, but I always prefer watching a podcast than
Me too.
like
seeing the emotions.
Yeah, well, and like even with us, there's a couple like videos and stuff that we watch, and so it's nice to be able to watch along and see what's going on and all that fun little jazz stuff that you just don't get to follow along with when you're doing an audio. But we're back. We have another great episode. There's a lot of shit that's been going on. Not so much, I guess, like a lot of shit, but just like a lot of stuff with the same person. So we're going to talk about obviously Kanye West and all of the shit that he's been doing, which is kind of crazy just in all of that. Like, you said something, you fucked up, and instead of just like doing what any other celebrity would do, which would be like go into hiding, not say anything, come out with some shitty PR like statement that like everyone knows is bullshit, but then you just like wait a couple months and then you like drop something and then everyone forgets about it. But instead he's like going fucking hardcore head first into this and has been fucked. Like, we'll get into it, but we got that. What else we got? Ray Cyrus over here is being a little like
scandalous
groomer creeper dude, dating someone half his age or more than that. Yeah, I don't know. I read something that said she was like 30 and now I can't get that out of my head. But that's to come. Crazy ass story. Start us off. I mean,
what should we start off with?
I can just start with me, you know. My fucking ass, top of the list. I got fired.
I know.
I just got fired from work. Like, this is bullshit.
What happened?
You know, I would love to say, like, have like a good juicy story and it'd be like, oh, like I fucking went rampage and like stormed through the thing, or fucking they did something dirty. And it was honestly what I 100 believe and like stand by was I had brought a couple issues out to light and the owner of said business had no idea how to fix said issues, and instead of like fixing the issues, it could just easier to get rid of the person complaining about the issues, and then the issues that are in question just go away. You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. So it just kind of seemed like that because it was an issue that kept happening week after week after week after week after week, and he kept getting frustrated, and eventually like, because like it's not like I was a perfect fucking angel. Like, it happened once, I said something, nothing happened. It happened again, I said something, nothing happened. It happened again, I freaked out and I got mad at everyone, and then I got in trouble for yelling at everyone. And then from there, learned from my mistakes, you move on. I started keeping everything inside. Keeps happening. So then I go and I learn from, like I said, learn from my past mistakes. And I go, okay. So I go to the fucking person above me. Shit still happened. So then I go to the fucking owner and I like trying to tell him, hey, XYZ is happening here and this is what's going on. And so instead of like, even in the middle of that, so I'm sitting there, it's now like the end of dinner rush. I've had no tables. I've been sitting around doing nothing. Like I made no money. And I'm like just trying to explain like this has happened week after week. Like it's not going to get fixed. It's very frustrating. And you can tell I'm irritated, but like I'm holding back and I'm just like speaking, like being very stern of like, this is my points. This is how I feel. This is why I feel the way that I feel. And I have started feeling this way because of XYZ. And then he told me that like I didn't need to yell at him. And at that point I didn't know what the fuck to do because I was like, well, I know what yelling is. And I know what the fuck I'm doing is like telling you my point. And you don't want to hear that. And because it's like apparently doesn't vibe with you, then it's yelling. And so after that I was like, oop, switch, I can't do it anymore. Like I can't now trust that I can go to you and be like, hey, these are the issues that I'm having without you then thinking that I'm yelling at you or just like having a fit or something. If I'm like, hey, these are the things that are like genuinely concerning me or bothering me, now where the fuck do I go? So after that point I was like, all right, like you believe that that is yelling and you take that as yelling, I will not like come to you with any concerns or issues that I have anymore. Like I'm so sorry that you had to experience this and I have put you through this and I'm so sorry. Like I will not come to you with any more concerns. And then literally right after that, that's like I just straight up stopped saying anything and was quiet. And then it was like another week went by and sure as shit it kept happening. So that time I just took pictures of everyone's checkout to be like, hey, here's proof that like this is still continuing to happen. My sales are half of all of the other servers for a whole night. Like not just a couple dollars off, $100 here, wherever, like literally half. So I like take all the pictures of everyone's checkout and I send it to them. And just the pictures just to like be like, hey, here's proof. You can see people are not doing the job that they're supposed to. So that was when the next day he called me and he told me that I was unhappy. I seemed unhappy. Which I took that as, well, like most people would be like, oh, well, why are you unhappy? Let's fix this situation. I told him the situation and his exact words were, well, I don't know how to fix that problem.
Yeah.
So it's like, well, if you had ever worked in the industry before, instead of just owning the business, you would know how to fix it. He's never been like a server or anything. It's a super easy, it's an easy situation to fix. Like, you stand up there for one night babying them to make sure they're following the rules. Super easy. But apparently it was an issue way too complex for him to figure out and for him to fix. So, instead of fixing said issue, it's easier just to let me go and then pretend the issue doesn't exist anymore.
Exactly. Which
honestly isn't a bad thing. Like, I was looking for new jobs anyways, and I was already getting ready to quit. I was not fucking happy. I, like, hated it there. Like, hated the clientele, hated what the restaurant standed for. Like, all the t-shirts that they sell there are, like, 100%, like, Proud Boy t-shirts. Like, they're just, like, the people that come in there are just, like, super, like, far-right Republican people. Like, it just is not the vibe, especially some place that I'm trying to be at. And it's just like, you have to put on this fake ass smile and listen to these people say racist ass comments and just make fucking sexist remarks and just do all this stupid ass shit. And then like, you just watch like the brewer or the owner or the chef just like laughing about it or just like going on. And it's like, so like, yeah, nothing wrong with y'all. Like, that's a point of view and people fucking live by that point of view, but that ain't for me. And like, I'm fucking over it, especially too now. 'Cause like, at that point, I had gotten so dumb. So, like, somebody would say a stupid-ass remark, and I'd just be like, what the fuck do you want? Like, I can't even fake play nice with you now because I'm just so over it. Like, there's no room to play fucking nice anymore.
I'm sure.
Like, I'm putting down the fucking iron fist. I'm ready to, like, fucking throw your mac and cheese in your face if you say something stupid to me now. And, yeah, it was just, like...
It's the Bronx.
It's definitely just, like, a restaurant where I felt like I couldn't wear... like jewelry or like extra stuff that I like to wear. I couldn't like paint my nails if I wanted to. I couldn't do all those extra stuff because like those would have affected my tips with the peoples. Like, yeah, I could have worn them to work, but then like the people tipping me would have been like, oh, well, look at that homosexual over there. Like, I can't tip him. Like, God hates the gays. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
It's definitely
it's a
like,
weird area.
it's weird. Yeah. All the people over there have got like fucking money. They got like houses in other places. They're like snowbirds. They're over here fucking jerking off Blake Masters in this hand and like fingering Carrie Lake in the other. Like, they're fucking loving it. I went and fucking, ew. It's just, this is what I don't get. I went and I was doing some door dashing because like I'm fired and I have to like, you know, like figure out a way to make fucking money. So I'm like, all right, cool. I'm going to be door dashing. And it hasn't been too bad, you know. It is what it is. Finding a new job, this will work for now. I was door dashing this order, fucking come up to this house, and this lady has got like 3 Carrie Lake signs in her yard, 2 fucking Blake Master signs, 1 sign plastered in the window, another sign plastered by the door, another sign plastered on like the left side window, signs on the truck, signs on the car, signs on the mailbox. And I'm like, isn't that too much? Isn't that making your whole personality? Plus, like, why are you devoting your whole life to these people? Like, now that shit looks tacky. Don't you drive up and be like, ew, that's tacky?
Yeah, like, why do you want that all on your house and cars?
Dude, if you want to support someone, put 1 sign out there, you know, like what normal people fucking do. It's like, all right, I'm going to put 1 sign out here just to show my support and call it good. Why the fuck do you need a whole army of signs and then make your fucking house look disgusting? Like, literally, it looks like you're trying to summon the Republican Party in your backyard.
That's so funny.
They're doing some like eyes wide shut, like sex party type shit in there.
Probably.
And that's the sign. It's like, come into my reptile, like sexual dungeon.
Honestly.
You know, it's like upside down pineapples for the like swingers. It's just fucking Carrie Lake and Blake signs. It's like, you have to have a minimum of 12 in your yard.
I'm weak.
And that's when the like sex gods get summoned.
I'm weak. Sick.
But it's been shit. And I'm like,
I don't understand.
I've been looking for a new job. Trying to find something like on the downtown area, a little more of a younger crowd, a little bit more of like just more like-minded people like myself, you know? Something where I would be happy and fun to go to. That or work from home. Like, I'm so ready to be a fucking hermit and roll out of bed, work from home, roll back into bed. You know what I'm saying? My commute depends on like if my animals are in my way or not. Like, that's the most traffic I ever want. And I've been, you know what's fucking annoying? Found out there's apparently like a new way of scamming. And I mean, I haven't looked for a job in forever, and I haven't also ever looked for a corporate job. Like, it's always just restaurants. But apparently, and I know this has to be because of COVID too. I swear to God, if I say it, but apparently one more time.
Apparently.
There's a scam, and I almost fell for it too.
Oh gosh, what happened?
So I'm like applying for all these jobs everywhere and on all these like career sites and career boards and plastering my resume everywhere and all that stuff. And I got this message from somebody. It's like, hey, like, I'm so-and-so recruiting for Progressive. We're trying to do a data entry. Like, can we speak to you? And I'm like, sure. And they're like, oh, do you have like Telegram to communicate to do an online interview? Which I'm like, well, I know what the fuck Telegram is, so that kind of makes sense. Like, yeah, okay. And like, I haven't done an online interview. I haven't done any of that shit. So I'm like, sure, that makes sense to me. Like, it just kind of seems like, fuck yeah, millennial way of things. Like, let's go. So I'm like, okay. So I like fucking sign up for that. I start talking to this guy. And I look, and he's the chief, like the head chief of HR for Progressive. So now I'm like, what the fuck is the head of HR doing talking to me? Like, making sure I get, like, fucking recruited onto Progressive. But I didn't even look into that. And that time I was just like, okay, cool, this person works Progressive. This is what it is. Talking to me. Also, another red flag. Another red flag. Job. Ad. Whatever, was listed for $40 an hour.
Oh.
Yes. At first I'm like, what the fuck is this? So I knew it wasn't 40, but I was like, what the fuck? So I click it, and then they're telling me it's $20 an hour while you're training, and then $40 after you're done training. Which I'm like, a $20 increase. So then I'm like, okay, this is getting still a little weird, but like, let's see how this plays out. I haven't signed anything yet. I haven't done anything. Like, they haven't asked me for anything. Like, there's no information being exchanged yet. So let's keep going down this path. So then I go through like literally a whole entire interview, like screening, like here's all of these questions, answer all of these questions, here's all these background information. It's like, and they're not like, where'd you grow up questions or like those. They're literally like in a work scenario like this, or like just typical regular interview questions that like are like, okay, they're not getting any personal information, just like how I am as an employee. Go through all that, then they're like, okay, I'm gonna send this over to like the boarding, like the board or whatever, and blah blah. Well, they said something, and like I was like, okay, cool. Took like 30 minutes, 40 minutes, but then all of a sudden I got a message back that's like, okay, cool, we want to like hire you for the job, we want to do this, we want to do that. So I'm like, cool, no worries. Then they're like, okay, so you need to make sure that you have like a desk, you got a computer, you got this, that, and that, and then you also need like all of this software to work for us. So I was like, all right, cool, no worries. Then they go, okay, so we're gonna send you the money for the software, and then you buy it. Like, just please make sure that you send the money, you actually spend the money on the software. So all right, cool. So then they said via check. So I'm like, all right, cool, get a check from Progressive, like in the mail, and then that's like, once I get that, buy the stuff, then I can start probably like, all right, normal. Then he says, this department is paying people to like get people onboarded. They're gonna send you a PDF file check. That didn't sit right with me, because also that started making me think of like, I don't know, just like the sugar daddy scams and all those, where they're like, deposit this check in, you deposit the check, you spend the money, then they like take the check out, and then now you're out. And then also too, they were like, you're gonna buy all this software from this specific website that we're gonna tell you to go to. So it seemed super sketchy. So at that point, they were like, would you be okay with like getting a PDF file? Do you feel comfortable with that? And I was like, I do not. Like, I would feel way more comfortable if you would send me a check in the mail or direct deposit me some money. And so then they're like, oh, my phone's up there. But then he was like, okay, well, like, that's it for today. Well, like, that's all we can do for today. Then we'll pick it up tomorrow, 8 a.m. Like, don't be late. So I'm like, I guess I have to, like, make sure I'm fucking communicating to whoever at 8 a.m.
Oh, tomorrow?
Yeah.
What?
So we're going to see what happens. Like, I'm going to fucking follow this. I'm not going to give him any information.
I'm so weak.
But also, too, it's like, what if I get a data entry job for $40 an hour?
I know, but like, how sketch?
It's not. Yeah, I'm not gonna. It's gonna get fucking weird. Also, because too, mind you, while this is happening, there's like 2 other companies that are texting me, and they're giving me all the same spiels of like, I'm texting you this phone number, then go download this app, and then this person's gonna communicate with you, and then it's all gonna be the same process, but just like different prompts. So I'm like, why is this happening like 3 separate times? So I don't know. It really fucking sucked. Yeah, so I'm like, it's definitely some kind of scam. But then it's also super hard because now I'm like trying to go through like all of these jobs and everything. And it seems like everything is a scam, dude. It's like you go through and you want to click on this website. So you click this job site and then all of a sudden, boom, it's taking you here to this like weird work from home remote space. And then they're all like these weird sign up, like quick get rich schemes. And it's like, no, I don't want that. So you can go find something else. And it's like a big thing is like FedEx drivers. That's what I kind of looked into for a second. Would click that. Then it like takes me to this weird fucking like pretty much just like sell your personal information ad where you sign up and it sells it. And it's like, man, stop taking me to these websites. Like, I just want a fucking job.
Literally, I applied for a few things online and now I keep getting like spam calls and texts. And I couldn't even fill anything out. I couldn't figure out how to like apply for the job I wanted.
Literally, that's what I keep fucking finding. It's so annoying. I mean, there's some pretty cool places, and I'm like trying to be a little picky and make sure I find something cool that I actually want to, you know, work at and spend some time at. But man, I don't know. Like, I'm just like, give me a fucking job somewhere. Pay me like $50 an hour. Let me not do fucking anything. I want to work 3 hours a day, and I want to make $80,000 a year.
Same. I hate working.
I literally hate it, dude. I hate it. I don't want to fucking work. I don't want to go to work every day. I don't want to fucking clock in. I don't want to fucking work for anybody. I don't want to fucking stick to a schedule. I don't want to do it every day. Like, I just don't fucking want to. You want to know what I also don't fucking want to? I don't want to answer fucking phone calls. I don't want to talk to fucking tables. I don't want to communicate with other fucking personnel people right fucking in front of me, because people are fucking dicks, dude. Like, and people don't know how to talk to other people.
I agree.
Like, and it's only getting worse. Now, it's only getting worse now, too, because of social media and how our world's going. But now people just are like, you know, before it was like, oh, everyone's super nice in real life, but then they're fucking bullies hiding behind fucking social media. But it seems like everyone now is like...
opposite now.
Yeah. You get fucking, like... I don't even think it's opposite, but it's more of just like social media has taken just such a large presence where people now are just taking their like online personas and wearing it out all day, because now like your online persona is you. So now everyone's just walking around being fucking dicks to each other. Excuse me. Yay. It's just, and that's what I don't want. Like, I'm tired of that. Like, I want to be that fucking special ass someone where there's a fucking person. You know that fucking one lady. Oh my god, that fucking one lady. Did I save her thing? No. Listen, she already got fucking so much clout. We don't need to be giving her any more from our fucking 3 viewer fan base.
I'm sure.
I always like to look at our little YouTube videos after we do them, after like a week, and it's like 16 views. And I'm like, ooh.
That's not bad.
I'm like, it's reaching 16 people. Bad. Like, I ain't doing nothing.
We're about
like,
to get viewed when we go in public.
It starts 16, and then it goes to 66, and then it goes to 666, and then that's when we make the deal with the devil. And then, but then we get millions of views, and then we're rich. Then we reach, baby. We reach
no
beach.
I'm just kidding. It's work.
Then we don't have to work.
But...
My goal, and I've said this bajillions of times, but I want to manifest it out there as many times as I possibly can. I want to be a real housewife. I want to be a real housewife of Beverly Hills. And I want to live my fucking life out there. I want to just fucking be chilling, hanging out with everybody, get fucking paid to like live it out. Like, I'm ready for that lifestyle. I want to be the first male real housewife.
I love it.
I'll be chopping it up on the...
Is it working?
Kinda, sorta. I'm gonna be like the first like fucking male housewife sitting on the chair. At that point, they're gonna like chop Andy Cohen's head off and like put it in a bucket of water or like saline or something, and he'll be like still hosting the show like from his little like tube. They'll turn him into like a fish man, like Fishman Andy, sitting there in the middle like just chatting to everybody, and it's gonna be me. And then, you know, Kyle will probably still be there. She'll be like 90 but still fucking rocking. Like, I remember when I started this show.
Exactly.
It'll be her. She'll be whipping everybody with her fucking cane. There's just so much shit, man. I love the Housewives, all of them. I haven't really gotten through all of them, but like Beverly Hills, Potomac, Salt Lake City, I think that's my favorite one right now. Atlanta, started New Jersey. I started OC but didn't finish that one. Am I missing one?
I've never watched them.
New York, I never watched. Started Ultimate Girls Trip. I finished season 1 of Ultimate Girls Trip. That was a good one. I'm starting season 2. It's just so big, man. How do you not? You just can't not get into it either, too.
That's
like,
funny.
Especially all the earlier seasons. So good. Like, that was the prime reality TV right there. America's Next Top Model.
I did watch that.
That show, problematic as fuck,
so good,
dude.
Though.
Problematic
So
as
good.
fuck. The one episode where they make the ladies dress as the different ethnicity. That shit would not go.
I can't believe how that shit got passed, though, actually.
It was just like, who cares? There was literally a show on like TV at that time, at the same time too, where they took 2 families. I saw H3 talk about this, but apparently there was a show out there. I think it was produced by like Ice Cube or Ice-T or something like that. But they took a white family and a black family, and they had them switch ethnicities. and like live like that and like go out and like live like that, dude. It was fucking crazy, and this was just on like TLC or some shit like that.
What the hell?
Like it was just such a normal thing. You gotta like even comedy out there too at the time was just so like.
It's so weird.
Man, if you're making like any sort of race joke, it's gonna be fucking hit. It's gonna be a killer, man. The minute like any like Asian person got up there and then just did an Asian accent, like everyone would just think it's so funny.
It's just so weird.
It's kind of crazy seeing that shift. Jamie, how have you been going on? Got some little notes for you up here.
Nothing too exciting.
Janie's animals has fleas.
I'm speechless.
You're speechless.
What's been going on?
Where'd you find them?
Well, when I found my cat outside, because, it was back in North Carolina, so I think fleas are definitely more common there. So when I found him, he was infested.
Ooh.
And so
oh, no.
He went through, multiple treatments. I thought he was doing good. So I come here, live with my sister now, and I saw some on him like a month or so ago. So I treated all the animals, and he still has them.
Damn, they ain't leaving.
I don't know what. So, we're doing what we can online. I bought more stuff to try, because I don't know what to do. Because he was treated by, the vet stuff, so how does he still have fleas? I don't know.
Have you tried playing the TikTok thrusting song?
No. Maybe I should. I'm sure. To the fleas. Get them all dancing.
I feel like that would just make them leave.
I'm sure.
You just, didn't stop playing?
I wish. But no, I've given them some Dawn soap baths. Those kill it, apparently.
If the Dawn soap is good enough for the little duckies, then it's good enough for me.
Okay. But, Meatball, he's chilling. I just feel bad because it's in my sister's house, and now I have fleas in her casa.
Oh my god, did it get all the other babies?
I think so. It has to be. But we haven't seen any, and that's the thing is, it's not severely infested because we can't find them unless you're, petting him and looking for... Probably took us, 10-15 minutes to find one.
Oh.
But I bought a whole bunch of, carpet stuff for the ticks, for the fleas. And then I bought spray, combs, I have topical creams, you name it.
You really went out, though,
see.
so at least you're trying to kill these fuckers.
I know, with my broke ass. I didn't have them. I have no choice.
And they decided they fucking hitched a ride and moved all the way across the fucking country.
I know. I brought fleas.
Those are some cowboy fucking. This is pretty loud.
I think it's just playing in the room. Is it playing in there too?
Yeah, it's playing there.
On there?
Just this, and then I feel like the fleas would just...
Well, they would definitely be jumping off.
They'd be getting the fuck out of there.
Please, suck my...
Please, suck my dick.
Ugh.
Dude, that song, man.
Fleas. I hate the fleas. And that song.
Dude, the fleas,
it's so stressful.
You can't, and they're not easy to get rid
they're
of.
Not.
It's not like you just kill the one and it's fine.
They're
if there's one, there's a bajillion. If there's bajillion, then they're going to fucking eat your animal alive.
They're in the fucking baseboards, and you never know. And I had
Would you rather have an infestation of fleas or bed bugs?
I was just about to start talking about bed bugs. Did I tell you about my experience?
No.
When I lived in North Carolina, when I first got my apartment, my mom found a couch on Facebook for me. And she was like, oh my god, you gotta get this couch. It's free. Red flag. But my mom's being nice. I know, my mom's just being sweet. And she's like, I'll pay for the U-Haul. Go get the couch. And it was in good condition. And the people were really, really nice we got it from. So I don't know. I've grabbed beds out of dumpsters growing up, so I didn't give a fuck.
Dude, I used to go dumpster diving all the time.
Like,
One
I don't give a fuck.
Sorry, going on a little tangent. One time we were out dumpster diving. We went behind a Target, opened up this dumpster, completely empty. The only thing in there was a Ouija board.
Oh, yeah, you told me about this.
Took that motherfucker, put it in the back of a friend's car. We left it there like 2 weeks later, a week later or so. Maybe even a fucking couple days. I don't even remember. She got into a car accident. She was fine. Car totaled, though. Definitely because of the Ouija board. Why was it the only thing in the fucking trash can? And why did we find it?
No, that's sketch.
But anyways, sorry, you fucking found this couch?
It was just about bed bugs, yeah. So I got this couch, and I've never experienced bed bugs before in my life, so didn't think anything of it. Especially in Arizona, I feel like a lot of these kind of bugs don't live here like how they do in other states.
No.
Like how cockroaches were so common in North Carolina. Like, there's so many bugs everywhere. And these bed bugs, though, I got the couch, and I remember, like, sleeping on it with Charlie. Charlie never showed any signs of getting bit, but I, for some reason, started getting weird welts all over me. Ooh. And I had no idea where they were coming from. And I checked the couch. I couldn't find any kind of bed bug. I never once saw them on the couch. The only reason I knew I was getting bit by bed bugs was because one time I started falling asleep again, and Charlie's there, and I felt something on my leg, so I started itching it, and I felt like a little crummy thing, right? So I'm like, oh my god, that might be the bug. Like, that's biting me, right? So I pulled it out, and it's so small, but I, like, zoomed in on my phone camera, and then when I, like, compared it to the picture of an actual bed bug, it was one. So
no,
I went berserk. I ordered, like, a whole bunch of spray on Amazon and carpet stuff and whatnot, and I probably sprayed the fuck out of all of my walls, my outlets, my couches, all over the carpet, on the blinds. I sprayed absolutely everywhere in that apartment. And then would vacuum, and you had to do it once a week.
Oh, that is so
and, like,
scary,
drench
dude.
that couch and hope that they went away, and they did. But
did you have to get rid of the couch?
No, actually, I kept it for a little bit until I moved, because Charlie also, my cat's super old, and was having some pee problems. So he peed on the couch, and I was like, this can just sit here and be his bed, because he'd never left the couch. So it got thrown away when I moved out, that's for sure. Yeah.
Well, at least he had his little couch.
Yeah.
He's like, here's my little
yeah.
He's not shitting on the couch, but like,
I just personally, I also felt guilty, because I'm like, I know that, like, I haven't gotten bit in a while, but what are the chances that, like, there is maybe another bed bug? Like, I don't want to get this couch to someone else and them get infested.
Yeah, just listen, if you got that thing for free, and then you're going on, you already had it and you lived with it and you had to go through that, the couch had its time. It's time for it just to be done.
I loved that apartment, though. It was a good time. It was cute, too.
It was really cute. It had, like, exposed brick. Anything with exposed brick. It's just so chic.
I just loved living alone. I loved it. So that's why I'm like, I want to find my own place, but it is so hard out here.
Oh, dude, it's fucking expensive.
So hard out
you
here.
need to literally, like, sell your soul.
I need, like, 4 jobs.
Yeah, see, and then at that point, you don't even have a life.
I know.
That's like, man, I don't want to have to work 2-3 jobs to, like, then support myself by myself. Like, then you're not supporting yourself at all. You're supporting a cog in a machine to just continue, like, working and just, like, that's not living.
That's the thing. It's like, if I move out, I want to work to obviously, like, be financially stable and not be so stressed. So I'd want, like, 2 or 3 jobs, but then I want to go to school. So when the hell would I find time?
Well, and even if you didn't, now at that point, like, yeah, you're, like, losing time on your sleep. You have no social life now at that point. Like, you have no friends. You're not going out. You're not doing anything fun. Like, your life is literally now just devoted to solely working. Like, what the fuck fun is that? There is no fun in that. Nobody wants that.
Lame. Speaking of work, let's talk about my table.
Oh.
It's on there.
The table.
Speaking of customer service, bullshit. I'm so over my job. You were saying you're over your job. I'm so over my job. I think I found a new one.
Oh, let's go. I don't know how the fuck she found. I applied for like 20 plus jobs today.
I walked into one place and I just batted my eyes at the cute manager and I was like, hey, you guys hiring by chance? And I got hired. Sorry, that was kind of hard. But no, I don't know if it's going to be good. I don't know. The bartender, when I was applying, I don't know if she was just being weird, but she was like, they give you really small sections here. Like, yeah, I don't think you'd want to work here. And I'm like, but it's always busy and you guys always have staff. I'm like, so I'd prefer a 3-4 table section where I can actually focus on my tables versus 12. Like, true. My job right now is ridiculous. And it's a restaurant where you, like, have to do a lot per table. Like, you're greeting someone and bring them their bread and their oil and all this stuff. And then they're asking for balsamic. They're asking for butter. It's a lot just to greet one table. And the cups are, like, this fucking big. And you're supposed to do 100% ice.
Nobody wants 100% ice.
I know, but, like, managers will stop you and be like, 100% ice. Thankfully, this one doesn't seem to be that strict on this kind of shit, but like, it's just habit out of me, bitch? Right? It's just habit from working, like, the ones I have, and I don't know, so, like, people chug them quick, you're always refilling drinks, and we don't have food runners, so the other day, like, it's just me, and you open, and as the bartender, for whatever reason, they have you be, like, the only person that opens the restaurant for the first hour. Mm-hmm. So you get there only 30 minutes before open, and you're expected to open the bar, expo, the back, like, all the service station, you're to go, you're the host, you're everything. So, like, for the first hour, for the first hour, if someone's trying to, like, you know, come in and do anything, you have to seat them, you have to run all your own food, I have to still batch all the sangria and, like, get everything ready.
Damn.
And it's a lot. It's a lot. And so this time I came in and it was Sunday. They've already been open for a little bit, but the girl that worked, she's chill as fuck, but she was pretty hungover and she wanted to go on break. And so when I came in, she was like, okay, well, I'm going to go eat. Like, I'm going across the street to go eat. And right as she was, like, clocking out, I'm not kidding, 5 tables walked in, and I just got a 5-top and a 2-top, and I got people at the bar, and I'm, like, still trying to open.
Damn.
So I'm like, damn. I know. So she comes up to me and she's like, are you okay if I still go? And I'm like, I don't care that they're... breathe. I know. I'm like, I don't care that they're all 2-tops, but at the same time, like, how do you expect me to do all of that? Like, I just got this 5-top. The food's sitting up there because the manager's cooking because we're so short-staffed. He's not on the floor.
Yeah.
I have no one to run food, so literally it's just me. Like, how am I supposed to... And then more tables, if they come in while you're gone, I still have to take those too. And because no one else was coming in, I was like, it's not my fault that they didn't schedule properly. She still left. She still went on her break. Didn't say anything to me, really. So now by this point, 8 tables came in, as I'm still trying to go around greeting everybody at the same time. So, because they all came in at the same time. So my 5-tops food finally came out. I ran that, and then I go around with my pad, and I'm greeting every single table at once. I'm going around in the little, you know, whatever. So as I walk up to this one table... She doesn't let me, like, say my spiel, like, hey, my name's Janie, like, nice to meet you, whatever it is, you know, just instantly, okay, I need this and this and this, and, like, completely doesn't acknowledge who I am, doesn't even look at me, whatever, you know, those tables. So I'm just writing it down because I'm like, okay, whatever, she knows her order, whatever. But she's also, like, the 3rd table I graded out of these 8, so I still have all these other tables that I'm going up to get their drink order at least, so then I can bring out bread and drinks for everybody. And so I didn't bring her food in for a minute because you can see me greeting everybody, mm-hmm. right? Like, as the table, you're watching me, they're all right by you that I'm greeting. And so her soup and salad finally come out as I'm, like, still bringing everybody, like, different drinks and alcohol, whatever. So of course I have people ordering martinis, and I'm the bartender, so I have to go back there and make all this shit with blue cheese stuffed olives. And you have to stuff the olives yourself. It's just extra.
You're just doing a lot.
And I know. So finally, though, another girl comes in, and we have the other manager. She's up front now. Like, she's there. She's starting to try and help run food, and it's helping a lot. So I come by to that one table that didn't acknowledge me, and I'm like, hey, your soup and salad good? Like, what, you know, you doing okay?
What's up?
Yeah. And she goes, this is terrible service. I had to ask your manager for my soup and salad. And she goes, where's my spaghetti? And I'm like, well, your spaghetti comes out after your soup and salad. And they just got there. So I'm like, it's going to be a little bit, you know. And she was like, well, it's ridiculous. I had to ask for my salad. And I'm like, well, I just
get
got...
up and run this salad yourself, bitch? Go back there and make it.
Literally, when I was like, and I literally told her, I was like, ma'am, I just got 8 tables the exact same time that you sat down. And I was like, he has a lot of tickets back there. It's not gonna, he's by himself. I'm like, it's gonna take a minute. She's like, no, I don't care. It's no excuse. And I'm like, there is an excuse. We're short-staffed. Like, what?
You can get up and you can fucking get your old ass back there and you can fucking whip up a salad if you want to fucking help.
Literally. And she's swearing at me and she's like, what did she say? She said the F word with something. I know, just rude for no reason. And it's like, or I don't know, but she was like, I'm never coming back here. And I literally probably like, okay, good.
Yeah, bye. I fucking hate when people do that.
Like, okay.
I'm never coming back to this establishment. And be like, okay, well, there's thousands of people that walk through this fucking bitch every single day. It's a corporate restaurant. You think they give a fuck about your tiny little ass?
And I hate my job, so you think I'm not going to talk back? Like, that's what blew my mind, was I literally was, like, staring at her, and I'm like, okay.
Yeah, you really think I'm willing to, like, sell my dignity for $9.25 an hour?
Literally.
Fuck no.
And for you, that's probably not going to tip me because you're splitting a meal. Like,
yeah, and you've already had a bad encounter, which you didn't. You're just now salty, so now it's going to be a big fat $0 or, like, $2. So it's like, yeah, no, meet me outside, fucking Janice.
Literally, and she was yelling at me in front of all my other tables for no reason. And so I didn't go back to her until she was ready to cash out. I didn't run her food. I didn't pre-bus anything. I didn't fill their water's runs. I literally just showed up with boxes and then gave them their check, walked away, and once their card was in there,
card's back. That. It's like, man, y'all can be a dick. Go ahead. Be a dick.
You ain't getting service. I don't give a fuck about your tip anymore. Now you're going to
sit at a fucking empty table.
Literally.
The whole entire time.
The receipt doesn't say my name because it says bar.
Yeah,
so you can't even write a review about me, you bitch.
You don't know my name. What's your name? That's my name. Whatever the fuck your name is. Let me see your debit card.
People suck.
Dude, that fucking is so annoying, man. It's like, you've definitely never worked in a situation where you've like had to be in that spot, or else you would fucking understand.
Exactly.
I just don't get it. Like, there's a difference too. Like, you can tell when someone is blatantly just being bad at their job.
Mm-hmm.
And then it is like, yeah, what the fuck? But then it is so clearly obvious when someone's like, oh, okay, like, they're actually fucking busy. They're running their fucking ass off. There's nonstop. Like, so then don't be a fucking dick.
Well,
if you've kept an eye on your server because you're that type of person. Like, if you're like, hello, where's my shit? You've then been watching your server because you're like...
You're waiting for them. Like, you see that I'm working. And that's what my manager told her because she flagged my manager down and was complaining. And she was like, ma'am, you can see that no one's on their phone. There's 2 people out here. That's it. Because another server finally showed up and I transferred 4 tables to her. Because by this point, I think I had 11 or 12 tables.
See, yeah. And it's just like, man, you can see me going to every single one. And that I have not had a single fucking second to stop.
Not that it's like a fancy restaurant, but you start with bread and oil. Then you're supposed to run a soup and a salad. Then you're supposed to take that out of the way before their food comes. And you're supposed to run the food yourself as well. And then, like, box the food for them as well. And, like, it's too much when you have that many tables. And I'm supposed to be making drinks for all these tables. And there's only one person in the kitchen, so it's taking a long time to come out.
That's the worst, too, man, is everybody always wants to blame you for the food. It's like, I get
nothing to do with me.
But, like, yeah, no. Once I get your food and I put that in the Posy system, that's in fucking God's hands now, you know? Like, that's a fucking higher power. Like,
and if I bring something in wrong, I will gladly go to my table and be like, hey, that was my fault. Like, I can remake it this way. I can send it home with you. Like, I will never blame something on the kitchen if the kitchen didn't fuck up. So that's what is frustrating, is, like, if it isn't out, like, if it's out of my control, there's no reason to be mad with me.
Man, and a call to all servers, like, I have always gotten a better response and a bigger tip just straight up being like,
honest.
Y'all, I fucked up. I forgot to put this in, or I put this in wrong. That's completely my fault. I'm going to get that fixed for you. Versus being like, oh, well, the kitchen's at this, and I don't know.
It makes it look so much better, and then that person will probably still come back. Versus being like, oh, it's our kitchen. They're going to, like, blame the kitchen for being lazy and, like, doing that kind of shit. It's going to be like, oh, well, that person was an honest mistake.
Yeah, just
they told me,
happened.
Like...
I've done that so many times.
It's not anywhere near as bad.
You forget to bring in an appetizer or something. I'm so sorry. I totally forgot to bring this in. We'll get it out there. Like, we'll take care of it. I'm so sorry. And they're like, oh, cool. Thank you so much.
Mm-hmm.
Now I know what's happening. I know why it's taking so long, and now I know I should have an appetizer in a quick second. Like, boom. Like, there was one time when I was at Olive Garden. Nope. I don't know. I feel weird about saying names and, like,
well,
places.
You don't work there anymore.
No, but we're just a tiny little podcast, but you never know. Like, I've got fucking claimed by UMG, United Music Group, for, like, some of my shit before, and it's like, man, I get, like, OG. Fucking 5 people, like, that fucking listen to this. Like, why are you fucking claiming me? Like, dude, leave me alone.
Our 5 viewers.
I know. They're fucking fine.
That's
but yeah,
so
when
funny.
I guess I worked at the OG, there was one time I had this table, and this was not my fault, but, like, my managers were just being really shit at, like, trying to handle it. Plus, like, at that place too, yeah, they wanted you to just be like lie to the customer. Well, just be like, yeah, try to make sure always make sure everything's fine. So my table orders is fucking salmon and then just, like, regular food, and it's taking forever, and I've already gone up and been like, I don't know where your food is. Like, let me go see it. I am so sorry it's taking this long. I don't know where I'm so really sorry. The kitchen's just a little busy. It's just a little busy tonight. Like, I'm so sorry. Like, gone off and, like, have gone back and done multiple checks now at this point. So now it's just like, if I go back and tell them, like, the kitchen's slow one more time, they're gonna fucking punch me in the face. Like, I would punch me in the face. So I go back and I'm like, y'all, what the fuck is taking so long? And they're like, well, so this order above yours, they forgot to drop the salmon, so they took your salmon, so they're refiring a whole new salmon.
So it fucks your order for no reason.
Literally. So then I'm like, well, what the fuck do I tell my table, man? Like, I've gone up 3 times and, like, have done, like, the generic apologies. Like, they're over it. And they're like, well, just be transparent. Be transparent with your table. You need to learn how to be transparent with your table. So I was like, bet. Like, if that's what you gonna tell me, that's what I'm gonna fucking do. I'm gonna go be transparent with my table. So I'll go up to my table and I'm like, all right, guys, here's the situation. I guess there was one table that above yours that, like, had a salmon get lost. Who knows what happened to it? And I'm trying to be funny, trying to be like, they were a nice table. It's like, but I guess I had to take your salmon, use it for that one. They still have a salmon cooking. Should just be a couple more minutes, but, like, that's what's going on. So at that time, I'm like, okay, nothing to you, good guy. Can we get a refund and just go the fuck home? Like, they have been there for that fucking long. And I'm like, no, I get you, no worries. So I go and I tell my manager, I'm like, yo, they fucking don't want their food no more. They want a fucking refund, they want to go home. And at that point, whenever people do that, their food's always at the fucking window and it's fucking ready. So I go tell them and they're like, well, no, like, we don't want it. We just want to go home. So I'm like, okay, I understand. Like, no worries.
Sorry.
So I was like, all right. So then my, like, GM comes over and he's like, well, what did you tell the table? And I was like, well, I told them, like, hey, one salmon got lost. They had to take yours. And they're like, well, why'd you tell them that we lost a salmon? Like, you shouldn't tell them that. Like, you can't be telling tables like that. And I was like, well, fucking other manager said that, like, I needed to be transparent with my table. So that's what I fucking did. And he's like, no, you can't tell tables that. Well, I was like, so then are we being transparent with our tables or are we not being fucking transparent with our tables? Like, what the fuck are we doing here? You can't be, like, wishy-washy, like, flip-flopping back and forth and shit. Like, fuck you. That makes me look bad. And then also makes, like, this fucking restaurant now look sketchy because, like, what was I supposed to do? Just complain about the kitchen, complain about the kitchen, and then now they know that, like, every time they come in there, they're going to be an issue with the kitchen? Kind of what you were saying. Now they knew at least this time, like, shit happened with another ticket that fucked up their ticket. I don't know. And they still tipped me.
Updated.
And it was also fucking awesome because so I got yelled at for explaining to them, but as they were leaving, standing right behind my GM, and they walked out, and he was like, I'm so sorry about that guy. And they're like, no, he's good. Cody, though, he was amazing. He was a great server. And I was like, fuck you, bitch. Like, they literally told me I was great right when they were still mad at you. They ain't mad at me. They at the fucking restaurant. They mad at you. And then they still tipped me too. They left me some cash, so I was like, I did everything right, bitch.
Love that. I have one more crazy story to share, and I'll make it quick.
No, yeah. We'll do that story. We'll go to a little break, and then we'll get into the juicy drama.
The tea.
The drama, mama.
This is some tea. So same restaurant I'm at, but just different location. This is
Okay.
like back when I first started. And back before COVID, we used to do these deals on a Monday where you would get an entree for cheaper and it came with a free dessert or an appetizer. So you'd be able to pick like which one you wanted.
I never pick dessert when I go do one of those things. It's always a free appetizer. But dessert always sounds so good.
I love dessert. I can't lie. But like when two people are getting the meal, one gets the appetizer, the other person will get a dessert. You know what I mean? And, like, you share.
Dude, that's what's
So it's
up.
cool.
Why aren't
And
we
it
eating
was
at
cheap,
Carrabba's on Monday?
because they don't do it anymore.
Bullshit.
I know. After COVID, they stopped.
Goddamn bitches.
So on Mondays, we used to be able to do these deals, but select desserts were an upcharge because they were more expensive on the menu anyways. But most of them were free. And this guy, the table, it was a 4-top, but you could tell it was like a couple and a couple. And he ordered 2 cheesecakes to go for both of like their orders. And I rang them in, and as I'm like waiting for them to come up on the to-go side, I just bring them their check because I'm like, make it quick. You guys are just getting your food to go and pay right now so you can leave. And give him his check, and I'm like walking around to my other tables. He flags me down. They've been annoying all night anyways. They've been like very needy. It was during busy season like Christmas, where that location's right by the mall, so like everyone's Christmas shopping. We were packed.
Oh yeah.
And
this is the line.
I know, it was busy, and so I remember I would
rolling in the dough.
bring in his wine, and within 2 minutes he'd be at the bar himself like, where's my wine? And I remember hearing the bartender say, I have 6 tickets ahead of yours.
Yeah, you
like,
need to fucking wait.
You need to chill. And it's like, it wasn't my fault. It's not like I was waiting to bring it in. Like, he just was busy. And so they were already annoying. And he gets his check. I'm walking past him, and he wags me down, and he goes, so what's this upcharge for the dessert? Why am I being charged $2 per dessert? So it's $4 extra. And I'm like, oh, like it tells you on the menu, like select desserts are an upcharge. And he goes, no, it doesn't. Like, bring me a menu. And I'm like, okay, gladly. So I go and grab him a menu. I give him a second to look at it while I go do something else. And I come back, and he goes, well, if I'm paying an upcharge for a cheesecake, where the fuck is my damn cheesecake? Or whatever he says. And this guy's like 80 years old and came in on a walker. And grabs like the book and the menu, throws them at me as hard as he can.
Oh, hell no.
And listen to this more too. Throws them at me as he's saying them, where the fuck is my damn cheesecake? They fall to the floor, and as I'm like looking up at the floor, he pushes me as hard as he can, like on my ribs, because he was like, where he's sitting, it's like right here. So he just like pushed me as hard as he can. So obviously I like take a step back, and I just look at him, and I walk away because I'm shook. I'm like, did he just put his hands on me? And like all my tables witnessed it too.
Fuck out. Get the fuck out.
I know. All my tables saw it. And my manager did not do shit. That manager sucked. I know. She did nothing. I went and told her, I'm like, he literally just pushed me. Like, I was crying because I was so mad. Because I wanted to go up to him so badly and be like, what the fuck is wrong with you? Like, at the time, I was like freshly 19. And I'm like, you're literally an 80-year-old man putting your hands on me. You don't even know my fucking name.
Yeah, that is not...
Like, who are you?
Yeah, what the fuck?
And it was just...
Who taught you how to act in a fucking public restaurant?
Over a price of a cheesecake? Like, sorry, pick a free one. That's not my fault.
Yeah, you fucking looked at the menu. You chose it. It's not fucking anybody else's fault but yours, you fucker.
Literally. And so I told my manager, and all she did was, she was like, okay, well, you don't have to go back to the table. Like, I'll cash him out. And so I wanted to, like, hear her if she was going to, say anything, or if he was going to complain about my service or whatnot. So I stuck around, like, the area, acting like I was doing stuff while I could hear. And of course she acts totally fine. She's like, thank you for coming in, like, have a good night, like, gave him the book back.
No.
I know. So I went out of my way. Once she walked away from the table, I went up and grabbed the book from him, like, once he was done signing. And I was like, I wanted to say too, like, I tried my best to serve you tonight on this busy Friday night during busy season. And I was like, there was no reason for you to put your hands on me. Like, I forgot what I said, but it was pretty good. Like, I felt good about myself getting it out. And I was like,
Jamie.
I know, and you know that it, like, he was, like, the people he was with was embarrassed because it was him.
He was with people? He wasn't by himself?
No, it was him and his wife, and then, like, another couple. And they tipped me still. The wife was the one that signed. They still tipped me, like, okay. But then the couple they were with left me 40 on 70.
Oh, they felt so
you know they were
bad.
embarrassed.
They
and I
were
remember
like,
the whole time when I, like,
God.
kind of went off on him too. I was like, I tried to help you. I brought up the wine incident. I was like, we were busy tonight. There was no reason for you to go up there, like, harassing my bartender. Like, I didn't give a fuck. I was like, you like, there's no reason for you to be acting this way.
Yeah, you put your fucking
know?
hands on me now.
And
At
if
that
my
point,
manager
everything's
is not
off.
going to stick up for me, I'm going to stick up for myself a little bit, at least. Like, in a professional way. But, like, what?
Oh, I would have been like, meet me in the fucking parking lot.
Oh,
Let's go. Like, we
I
throwing
swear
hands.
to God, with his walker, I could have just done that and he would have flopped right over.
He should have took his fucking walker and beat the shit out of him.
Oh, he's
with
probably
it.
gone by now. He ain't resting in peace, that's for sure.
Hell no. People
That
like that go
karma.
straight to hell.
I just
It's
don't
like you
understand
cannot be just a
people.
piece of shit person to random people just because you're not getting your way. Like, are you still a fucking baby toddler bitch?
Mm-hmm.
You don't get your way, you're gonna throw a giant fit.
I've had so many guys scream at me for stupid shit working. It's like the fragile masculinity.
Where the fuck do you get this entitledness from?
Literally.
Where you just feel like you are fucking deserving of everything right the fuck away, and everyone needs to be fucking bow downing at your feet.
Mm-hmm. And saying I have bad customer service because I'm not. It's something completely out of my control. Like what? People are so weird.
I was like, what the fuck have you been doing all like your whole entire life? Where like now you're like, all right, this is just how people deserve to be spoken to. I really get something like I really get really far at treating people like fucking garbage.
Mm-hmm.
Like that ain't the fucking way it is no more.
Like as the wife, like she had to have been fucking humiliated.
Oh, could you imagine?
Like, could you imagine being married to someone like that for 50, 60 years? Because back then, just everyone was getting married young, and you had no idea who the fuck you were getting married to.
Oh, dude, at that
Like,
point now too, especially
your life's
now.
gone. I know.
I'd be getting up and like, we're getting the fuck out. Come here.
Literally.
I'm about to take you out this fucking restaurant like a toddler, and I'm about to whip your ass in front of this restaurant, and I'm going to yell at you.
Grab him by his ear.
Yeah, get your fucking ass out of here. How the fuck do you think that is okay to treat someone? Like, we're getting in a fucking fight, and then you're going to sit in the corner with your, like, nose on the table like a fucking child. I yell at you.
It just blows my mind how, I don't know, that older generation like that, it's like men, like, expect that treatment's okay.
Yeah, it's fine. It's no worries. That just is what
blows
it
my
is.
mind.
All right, guys, we're going to go do a short break. When we come back, we have some funny TikToks, a funny, unique video. Oh, my God, I saw this funny-ass video, something to get you guys a little excited for. French TV did something amazing. They put together a bunch of people with unique laughs and just let them fucking have it. And it is the best video in the entire world. And I love it. But once we do that, we'll watch laughs. That. Kanye West, Billy Ray Cyrus, Taylor Swift. We got a whole bunch of other shit coming in. But we'll be right back, you guys. Audio listeners, it'll be 2 seconds. If you're live streaming, skip until you don't see a BRB. Okay, bye.
Okay, bye.
All right, nobody move. took a very long break. You took a long break.
We weren't doing anything.
We just went outside. We did a little smoke sesh. Had a good time. Relaxed.
It's nice.
Rejuvenated our comedic genes.
I don't know. I'm fading. But
faded.
We're here.
Faded. 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 Faded.
I'm
faded.
awake.
Faded.
The fact
faded.
I can't really sing the song.
We're censoring.
I know. I feel it though.
Yeah, no, I'm not even gonna play around with that one. There's already too much stuff going around. Ooh, perfect segue into oh, hold on. Wait. We have to start the audio. All you guys watching on YouTube get a little extra spice because you guys get to watch us start this shit up. Oh, you get to a little restart. Oh, a little special preview there. A little special preview. You know, I don't know, one thing I learn a little more. I'll be backtracking so much.
Sing it.
You think that's singing? Did I sound beautiful? Thank you.
Tell you were rapping.
Oh, I wish I was. I am a phenomenal rapper. All right, let's get this fucking started back up again. All right, we are back from break. Whew, hello. Did we take the time of our life to just relax for like 5 minutes, go outside, take a little smoky break, and now we're back. We're ready to go. I'm feeling alive. I learned about, what was I learning about out there? Cortisol. I'm not saying that right. I know I'm not. Cortisol, belly. I don't know, but now I'm all worried that my cortisone, because no, it was like cortisol, cortisol.
Yeah.
My cortisol. I'm like, what if my cortisol count is like high, and like that's why I'm fat. Like, not like a belly. I know I'm not like fat, but like I see myself. Never mind. We're not gonna get that. That's something we ain't gonna touch. But I started getting into all that. We're back, yo. We're here. We're again. Janie's faded, as she stated earlier.
I said fading, meaning tired.
Oh, I thought you said faded.
Because I am faded.
Well, we're not fading anytime soon. We're here for the long haul, baby girl. So strap it.
I need a cup of cough.
You want to say that one more time? What'd you say?
A cup of cough.
Cock?
I wish.
She's like, listen, I'm draining fast. I need to go to bed. Cock? What'd you say?
I'd be wide awake.
Woo, let's go, baby. Let's go. All right, now we're getting into the juicy stuff. The juicy goosey bits.
Okay.
Oh, wait. Before we do, I have to show you this funny ass video.
Oh, yeah.
This fucking video, I saw this shit right here. It had me laughing so fucking hard. And I'm like, whoever decided to do this, whoever was like the fucking genius behind making this, is the best fucking person in the entire world. Hold on, don't play. Yeah, fucking mute yourself. No, don't listen. Don't listen. Stop. Don't listen. Did anybody listen? Did anybody hear that? I don't think anybody heard that. You guys can't be listening early. You're fucking cheating on me like that.
Oh my God.
Fucking doing me dirty.
Technical difficulty.
I'm just trying to do too much on this tiny little computer, and it's doing its best, and I can't get mad at it, you know? I'm like, you're doing your best, and I appreciate you.
That's true.
This fucking video right here, though, had me fucking dying. I haven't seen anybody talk about it, though. And I'm like, why? It's fucking hilarious. It's fucking hilarious. Okay, so it's like, here we go. Hold on, let me like get the fuck back out so you can see the tweet real quick. So it's like French TV show invited people with unusual laughs to sit together. The outcome's fucking brilliant, which it really is. Like, this fucking thing is primo. Okay. Turn this shit up. Okay, maybe we don't need it that loud. We don't need to be blasting with these fucking laughs. Okay, but watch this. You haven't seen this, right? I've been saving this, man. Like, I've been sitting on this for this moment right here. Are we ready?
Right.
So they got like little pictures of what they're supposed to sound like.
J'espère pas. Non.
Dude, it sounds like a fucking pack of hyenas.
Literally.
And it's that one guy. It's the guy who starts it off. He's got like, hold on, let me find it. That girl. This girl.
This is the girl that's taken over, I think.
She's fucking hilarious, but she looks like, I think her name is Ramona. She's one of the housewives of New Jersey on the first season.
Okay.
If you watch New Jersey Housewives, you'll fucking know what I'm talking about, but that's what she looks like. Dead ass. Hold on. I think her name is Ramona. Now I gotta look it up. Because, guys, look. Hold on. Look. Look at this. While I look this up. Ramona season 1 New Jersey Housewives. Did you hear that? What is that?
Like siren sound?
Yeah.
I don't know.
That was weird, right? I don't know if anybody else heard that, but that was weird. No, not from Mona. That's not who I'm thinking about. Who is okay? Okay, I can just look it up this way. Guys, hold on. Bless you. Bless you.
Thanks. That was good. I needed to let that out.
Wait. I'm gonna find it. This is season 13. I need season 1. Come on. I'm losing them. Faster. Oh my gosh. Okay, wait. Here we go. Look, I'm seeing the ladies. Where the fuck's she at? Oh, this is New York City.
I'm so weak.
I'm not looking up New York City. New Jersey. Caroline. I think it's Caroline. Let me click on this woman.
I see it.
It's this lady.
Yeah. That's funny.
Jacqueline. Yes, Caroline.
That's so funny. It's the hair.
Okay, now tell me. This lady, this one, I don't know who the fuck. Is this the same person?
That's like her now, maybe.
This lady, okay, back when season 1. Tell me. She don't look like this woman. Like dead ass. They look like
sure.
That's the same woman. Okay, but this
Vous êtes célibataire, c'est pas à cause de votre rire.
J'espère pas.
Non.
this poor guy sounding like a sounding literally like a car starting is fucking awesome. I love that they got like all these little things. It's this fucking clip, man, just had me dying.
You see that beeping one?
No, he's the car. I can't see what this is. Let's see. Could you just imagine though if you were walking around and you had one of these laughs?
Dude, one of my friends has one of the weirdest laughs I've ever heard in my life. When she laughs really hard, it sounds like one of those duck toys.
Oh, really?
We went to a comedy show and she definitely became the center of the attention.
Oh my god, if that's what you fucking sound like, hell yeah. You seen that video of that kid that swallowed the squeaky toy from his dog toy or whatever and fucking was
breathing.
laughing and he's like
Yeah.
fucking sounded like Wheezy from Toy Story.
It's low-key scary.
Alright. We've put it off long enough.
I know. Let's talk about it.
Give me this back. I want to rip it out of your ear.
Oh, be
Oh,
careful.
I spit on you
There
too.
might be some wax.
I'm gonna lick it. Can we smoke it?
Probably.
Just kidding.
There might be THC in there.
Yo, the amount that we'd be
They might be in everything.
poking up, man. Yeah.
I'm sure you could dab my
Fuck
shit.
it, yeah,
and
Dad.
get something out of it.
Hell yeah, bro. Yeah, Dad. That's crazy.
Literally.
Crazy, Dad.
Literally.
Put
Yeah.
more out there. Hell yeah.
That's what it should be
Yeah,
for
but-
Halloween.
The fact that Halloween is just a couple days away and I don't even know what the fuck I'm doing for Halloween. I might as well just be spending it inside like a normal fucking day.
Same.
Do I have a
At
costume?
work.
No.
Maybe.
Do I have plans? No.
You can come into my work and hang out with me.
Whoa.
Since we'll probably be slow, who the fuck's coming to Carrabba's on
Come on, man.
Halloween? Yeah.
This is unity. This is allyship.
This is peace.
Oh yeah. That's
Some
how you solve world
blessings.
peace. We just did it here. You
Peace
guys
and
have seen it
blessings.
first. The UN, Peace Corps, the whole entire state of Russia.
Oh.
If you would like to get in contact with me, and I can kind of help you guys do that,
It's 1, 2, 3,
and just
4.
solve. Yeah, I could just solve world peace
Time.
right now.
That's a good sign.
1, 2, 3, 4. I mean, I'm speaking the truth. Okay, UN, so I'll be expecting a call. This is obviously
That's
a
a good
sign.
sign.
What's the angel numbers for 1, 2, 3, 4? It probably says that Cody's right all the
Means
time.
longevity.
Me, bitch! I feel like, Khloe Kardashian, when she got told that she wasn't resilient, she's like, I'm the fucking face of resilient. I'm like, I'm the fucking face of longevity, bitch.
I'm sure.
I'm gonna be here until fucking roaches die. It's gonna be me and the roaches left. Yeah. Then the roach is gonna die. Then it's gonna be me.
What are you gonna do?
I'll walk the lonely road. That's gonna be me. I'm just gonna be walking the lonely road.
What happened to me? I died? R.I.P.
No, I guess you're connected.
Okay, cool.
I don't know. Maybe we duke it out in like a giant sword fight.
That's true.
That'd be epic, brother.
Epic brother.
All right. We still getting off track. Kanye West, dude, coming out with some crazy ass shit that is just putting him in more fucking caca doo doo bullshit. You know what's so crazy, man? If this dude just kept his fucking mouth shut, stayed in his lane, kept making music and just like doing his thing, he would have gone down as like one of the greatest fucking rappers of all time. Would have had a bomb ass legacy left behind. Would have had such a fucking like just career to be in like awe of. And I mean, yeah, you can't go back and then just take away all of everything that he achieved when he was younger, because like, dude, he was doing that shit like back in the day, you know, when he was coming up. Like, he had all the fucking like, he was it. But now, man, it's just like
He's
every
lost
single
it.
every single thing that this man is doing is just like, what the fuck?
I wonder what
the fuck?
happened.
It's a little bit of this, it's a little bit of that, it's a little bit of here, it's a little bit of there. But and this thing, I don't want to be the continuous people to be talking about this, especially when it's something that we don't know, when it's such like a touchy subject. But like, this man is always saying how he's bipolar, but he's not taking his medicine. And then it usually always seems like whenever he starts like not taking his medicine, that's when he starts going on these rants and then starts like getting his ass in trouble and making all these like crazy ass things, like statements and all that shit. So that's,
Maybe let him in.
Hold on, let me let the cat in. Dobby the cat is requesting to be let in. Right back. If you want to
Dobby the kitty.
talk about your Kanye experiences.
Oh, Kanye. You know, I loved me some Kanye songs. I still do.
Kanye
but-
Twitty.
Yeah. It's just, it sucks. I don't understand. Like, I mean, I do obviously understand mental health, try to, and it's hard to not have like empathy for someone that's going through something, but when they're posting shit like this and over and over again, especially when you're such a public figure, it's like he needs to not have social media, like have a PR team be taking care of that shit.
Look, it's Dobby.
Dobby.
This is Dobby, everybody. For
Aw.
people who don't know who Dobby is.
I just can't imagine all the bullshit Kim went through.
Oh. Well, that's what I always love, too, is when it's, like, actually gets so bad that the Kardashians have to respond to it, because you know they love to just sweep things under the rug.
Mm-hmm.
Or just, like, not say anything and just let things kind of go as they go.
Like, you know, there's a lot going on in their private life, too. Hi, Dobby.
So, yeah, Kanye West comes out here. I thought I had fucking... So, as we know, he went on and started dropping a bunch of anti-Semitic comments. Started wearing fucking... He, first of all, did the whole, like, White Lives Matter thing at Paris Fashion Week with Candace Owens, which is fucking ridiculous, especially because Candace Owens is a fucking idiot. But besides the point, but fucking follow whoever you want to follow. Still, coming out and, like, doing White Lives Matter, like, shit at Paris Fashion Week, and then just the negative viewpoint
ballsy.
behind it and everything, it's not a good look, man. It just shows, like, what your racist and anti-Semitic standpoints. Like, it's just not something that's okay, especially in such a time where all those words have such hate and such a motive behind them. Like, you can't just be throwing that stuff around, because people are going to take that and they're going to run with it. They're going to take that and they're going to fucking full send with it and do some serious damage to some people, either like emotionally, mentally, or physically. Like, you don't know, people are fucking psycho nowadays. But all of that stuff has led to this motherfucker getting dropped by everything and anything in his, like, world. He got dropped by his Hollywood talent agency. Says CAA, the prominent Hollywood talent agency, has stopped representing Ye amid a growing call to boycott the rapper formerly known as Kanye West. The agency ended its relationship with Ye this month following his recent anti-Semitic outbursts in various interviews, according to a person with knowledge of the situation who is not authorized to speak publicly. So Homeboy's just going out and really fucking getting it.
Did he get
And he's
banned from a whole bunch of
not...
shit?
Oh yeah, he's not stopping. Like, so mind you, really too, what got it is he went on... I thought I had saved it in
Hi, Dobby.
one of these... Hold on. Because, yeah, we were going to talk about that. I think this one. Did we talk about any of this stuff?
Yes.
Oh, yeah, we did. Okay, yeah. So, just a kind of little factor. Says he's not anti-Semitic because black people are Jewish. He had his fashion show, and he brought out models wearing White Lives Matter shirts with Candace Owens. It caused this big old thing, and that's when he went after Gabriella Johnson on Instagram. That's what caused the big fucking blowout on Instagram, where he got fucking, like, called out by fucking everybody. And then, like, called out all of his stuff about fucking his kids again. And then that's when Khloe Kardashian had to fucking, like, hit him up. But then he was like, boom, got fucking banned on Instagram. Then he went right to Twitter and was like, that's when he was like, I'm going to go DEFCON 3 on these Jewish people. Like
for what?
Dude, like, that's what I was actually on Twitter. Like, I saw this tweet 10 minutes after he posted it, and I was like, DEFCON 3. Like
Like, you know
this
that's not
motherfucker's about to come up
okay.
with some shit. We're about to have some content. I was like, hell yeah, dude. Like, let's go. I cannot wait to see your outburst. And then motherfucker got fucking banned. Quick as shit. So yeah, that's what happened. Admits you would think that's when he would shut his ass up. He probably would let the people that he pays and hires to then take over and clean up his image. Well, no, he does not. Keeps going out, keeps doing interviews, keeps saying anti-Semitic shit, keeps just blah 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 blah. So it got to the point where, like I was saying, like just said earlier, even the Kardashians now at this point are having to come out and say stuff. Kim Kardashian herself like pulls out a tweet, has to say something just to make sure that like there's no ties. She says, hate speech is never okay or excusable. I stand together with the Jewish community and call on the terrible violence and hateful rhetoric towards them to come to an immediate end. Which honestly, that's like the best way to like word it. Because like obviously we know what she's saying is like what Kanye is saying Kim does not believe in, you know. But like she can't obviously just come out and publicly go against the father of her children. Mm-hmm. Like it's just something you don't do. So I'm like, she's just doing it nice and tasteful. But like, man, she's out there, like Kanye West is out there fucking destroying everybody's like reputation around him. And that's where it's like Adidas, Balenciaga, Vogue, they cut ties. Dropped by the talent agency, like we said. He got dropped by his lawyer. Stadium shows are canceled. He had a documentary that was like shelved. Like this motherfucker's getting everything. Ugh. Ew. Got a long ass oh no, that was my own hair. I thought it was a Dobby hair, but it was my hair. Too. We good. But he's just getting everything just taken away from him. Like can't do shit anymore. And I'm like, dude, you fucking deserve it. Like, you didn't get any of that shit. You had everything fucking going for you. I saw that once Adidas cut ties with him, he's no longer a billionaire anymore. He went from being a billionaire to only being worth, like, $400 million. Damn. Which, I mean, is still so much fucking money. Like, I wish I was fucking worth $400 million. But, like, damn, going from $1 billion to, like, $400 million, that's a huge fucking cut, dude. How do you, like, that's a lot. Like, what if, yeah, that's a lot.
It is.
Oh,
that's crazy.
Talk about champagne problems, brother. I don't know, man, but it just seems like every single day it's just like something new that he said, and it's kind of, ow, holy shit, Dobby. Ow. I know he's like clawing my fucking leg. Like you're not gonna be allowed to sit here.
Trying to play.
No,
what is he doing? Look at where his head's going.
I don't know, but it's just like super interesting just kind of like watching this shit unfold just because it's like, damn, what is he gonna say next? Damn, what is he gonna say next? Damn, what is he gonna say next? Like as much as it's such a shitty thing that's like going on and it's like so bad what's being said, it's like so entertaining. I hate to say it, but like it's a like watching a fucking car crash. Like it's so bad, but it's like I'm not gonna like fucking keep my eyes like I'm not gonna stop watching and hoping what the fuck happens next. Couple new things. Taylor Swift drops a new album, Midnights.
Okay, Taylor Swift.
Have you listened to it?
I haven't, but I do stan Taylor.
So like that's the thing. Apparently, it's the first album to register 1 million units in a week in 5 years. I haven't heard a single fucking song on this album yet.
I'm sure that I have.
Where the fuck is it?
Like,
why isn't it on TikTok?
Somewhere.
Like I haven't heard anything.
Really? I'm pretty sure I have. I just don't know, like, that it's her new songs.
Like, what, is it because all of them sound the fucking same?
They do, and I don't keep up enough to, like, know all of her songs, so I just know that I do like her. I mean, some of the songs that I know.
I don't know,
If I went to her concert, I'd be pretty hyped.
Her Reputation album was really good, her Red album was really good, but I do agree, like, eventually at some point, man, Taylor Swift makes music for the basic autumn Christian white girl.
100%.
And I stand by that hardcore. Mm-hmm. Like it's nice. It's nice
vibe,
music.
But like I said, there's some songs I could sing along to.
don't get me wrong, I fucking love Country Taylor. I loved her fucking first album. I liked Reputation. Like, Reputation was such a good album. This was like, Midnight was the first album to register a million unit in like 5 years, but the last album to do that was Taylor Swift's Reputation album. So, like, I mean, she's doing something. She's killing it. Good for you. But where the fuck this song's at? Kind of like, I just saw this thing. It was about Meghan Trainor. And, like, you know, Meghan Trainor, she got a lot of shit, like, at the beginning of her career. People did not fucking like her. And now people are, like, liking her because this bitch is, like, out here fucking hustling on TikTok and, like, just doing all the right shit.
Moves,
Like, she's doing all the right marketing to kind of get in with, like, the crowd that's going to keep things relevant, I guess. Like, the social media crowd. Like, first of all, I see her all over TikTok all the time, like, collabing with a bunch of people. And, like, you got to think, even with her new song that she came out, the, like, I go wear my...
Gucci on me. Yeah, I know what you're talking about.
Yeah. Like, that song just came out. And it's, like...
I see it all over TikTok.
I like hearing it. Like, I'm not over it, but it's already out. Like, she took what Sam Smith and, like, Unholy was trying to do and did it better. And, like, now it's out. People are fucking bopping to it. I fucking love it. It's all, like, it's campy.
It's
like, it's
fun,
very
yeah.
campy. It's fun.
I did say I went to the body shop the other day and all I could think of was that song.
Yeah. But it's, like, I feel like that's what, like, needs to be happening now. Like, even with Midnight, like, I haven't seen anything. I didn't even fucking know this album was coming out. When I started seeing shit about this album, I thought it was because it was coming out. Like, in a couple months or whatever. And it was
It's
like, oh,
already
it's
out.
dropping. And I'm like, who the fuck is listening to this? I don't know anybody listen to this.
Same though.
I don't know. It just kind of hit the mark with me. Maybe I'll listen to it, and maybe I'll like a song.
Yeah. But that's what I mean. I'm not like, I don't listen to all her music and it doesn't speak to me personally. I mean, the lyrics are good, but
Teardrops on my guitar.
it's just like, some people
Hits you deep.
love her. Yeah,
I don't know.
it's a good one.
We're never getting back together, like
Oh,
ever.
that's my fave. Or
Wee!
No, my fave is our song.
I saw you slam the screen door.
Sneaking out. Like,
Door.
tap it on your
Door. Door. Door.
We're on the phone and die real slow. Cause it's like, and your mama don't know. Our song is
Come on. Yee.
First thing, man.
Yeah. I don't know. Also, though, too, boom, boom, boom. Shane Dawson's coming out with a new docuseries.
Weird.
He's dabbling
my
his
opinion.
hand. He's dabbling his hand back in the YouTube game. He's going.
It sucks because I used to love Shane Dawson, and it's weird. Like, I didn't watch him a long time ago. I only watched him recently, and I didn't realize how inappropriate a lot of his old stuff was. But I started watching him probably like 2019.
So that's where it's like I kind of fallen off of the whole thing because I was someone who was like a huge Shane Dawson and Friends fan. Like he was one of the first creators that I like started watching when I first started watching YouTube, and I first started watching YouTube videos and everything right when fucking YouTube started. Like what was it?
2008 or some shit.
Yeah, so it was like 2007, 2008 or
Yeah.
something like that.
Because I remember I loved YouTube when it first came out too. I
Yeah, I
loved
was-
like Justine, Shane Dawson.
Yeah.
There was like all those accounts.
There was like fucking all, and they were all, it seemed like they were all friends and they were all hanging out. Like it was like Joey Graceffa, fucking, there was that one lady, gosh, I hate to say it, she had like really bugged teeth. Like straight brown hair, kind of like shoulder length. I can't remember her name, but she was really funny.
I feel like
Sawyer,
I vaguely
what's his
know who you're talking
face?
about because she was always with Shane Dawson, wasn't she?
She was Brittany something.
Yeah, I know who you're talking about.
But like, yeah, there was always a bunch of funny people, and Shane was someone that I always watched, and like, I guess from like knowing how humor was back then, and like laughing at all those jokes because that was fucking funny back then, and then like growing up
Like
and
fucking
watching.
Fred.
Yeah, like what the fuck?
Yeah.
Listen, I mean, Fred was a kid, so like he wasn't making any inappropriate jokes, but like,
It's like no one would find that funny now.
dude, that shit, like if you had liked it before, you should get fucking canceled. Like, Fred should be fucking canceled. Lucas Crankshaw, I think his name is. That motherfucker should get canceled. Like
who
for
let
doing
that
Fred.
go
That's
on?
offensive to white people.
That
I don't
dude
know.
had like t-shirts at Hot Topic.
He was making movies. He had like
I
3
know.
fucking movies. He was on
That's
our Carly. He
insane.
was everywhere. Like, but also that's a fucking fault on you. I don't know whoever's watching this, but
You.
that's your fucking fault. That's all of our fault. That's your fault. That's my fault.
'Cause
We
we knew who
let
Fred
that
was.
motherfucker get big. We let him do it. We let him get so fucking big that he was able to just fucking go and do and be as wide as, like, have all these
Yeah.
opportunities.
That
But-
is one thing that sucks about social media is you can blow anybody up.
Yeah.
Sometimes it's
Period
not the best
up,
people.
period up, period up, period up,
I
period
just watched
up,
videos of
period
her
up.
today because she's still in high school. I didn't know that.
Oh, really?
She's only 16. She still goes to school.
Oh, that's fucking... Oh, yeah, I knew. Yeah, she was, like, young.
You know who shouldn't have gotten their fame and like blew up? This was a while ago. The
Ooh.
Peaches. Do you remember that girl?
Oh, Peaches.
Like all the drama she was in.
Dude, was it fake? Was it not fake? We should do a whole thing on Peaches.
We should do like a background deep dive.
We
on
could
Peaches.
do a whole episode on Peaches, man. We
I
could
can
start.
become a whole FBI agent. real
That would
quick.
actually be fun. We should do that. We'll save that. Man, Peaches.
She's a very interesting one.
If you don't know anything about Peaches, go ahead, do a little deep dive yourself, kind of get some background
Prepare.
information. We're going to make sure to, like, write this shit up because, like, this story and this woman on YouTube was such a fucking... Was
It was
she
a lot.
real? Like,
Literally.
we need something out. But anyways, like, Shane Dawson, watching him from so young and just being like, oh, this is acceptable humor, and then watching him change and, like, switch to the, like, yellow background Shane where he was doing, like, a bunch of dumb shit, and, like, seeing his humor change then, and, like, him knowing that, okay, that's now not okay, and then watching him change from that to the docuseries because now that's not okay, and, like, it's like it shows the growth, and it always just like, okay, like, he's not doing that anymore because that's not okay, but, like, nobody else is doing that anymore. And that was, like, the one thing I kind of had an issue with when everyone was getting canceled for stuff back in 2012 was because it was like, does not everyone realize that everyone's getting canceled for stuff at the exact same time period over the jokes that are very much all the like? And as it could possibly
Like,
be
back
that
then,
that
that's
was
what made
just
them
what was
famous.
okay, yeah, and that was acceptable, like, in society.
Like it's
Like-
definitely not okay now because
Yeah,
we
it's-
know why it's not okay.
It's not okay now, but they're not doing it now.
And
like,
they were
you've
kids.
learned.
Like when we were watching that shit, like we didn't understand that it was inappropriate like that either.
Yeah.
You know.
And so, like, I don't know, I also know some of the stuff was a little too far or, like, whatnot, but I also know, like, at the time, it was just like, oh my god, it's shock factor. Oh my god, it's funny. It's, like, it was just so normal and, like, so okay. And
Especially
so,
when like Vine first came out.
yeah.
Just weird.
But even now, like, I've kind of just grown up older and then, like, I still watch Brian Adams, his fiance. I watch his, like, vlogs. Because, like, I'm interested in that. And I watch, like, Morgan Adams.
I was gonna say,
I watch, like,
Morgan.
Garrett and stuff. But, like, Garrett Watts and them aren't friends anymore. So that's, like, separate anyways. But I still watch Morgan. I still watch Ryan. Ryland. I still watch those. So, like, he's still there. But, like, I haven't really fully gotten, like, ooh, we're lagging now.
frozen.
We're frozen. It's getting bad. Like, oh well. But, like, I still watch those. But even, like, now, he revealed that his new docuseries is The New Life of Jeffree Star, which apparently is about, like, you know, Jeffree Star now owning a yak farm. But mind you, now Jeffree Star has owned this yak farm for, like, what, 2 years, 3 years now? And also, too, like, everyone's just kind of over Jeffree.
No, yeah, he
like-
like disappeared.
Yeah,
Nobody
he's, like,
cares.
dropped out of the drama, like, the makeup drama, like, even beauty gurus aren't really the, like, makeup gurus aren't really the same anymore. Like, the whole, like, beauty community is pretty much
Finally,
shifted to, like,
died
such a
down a little bit.
such a different thing now.
Which I love because I was so into makeup and shit, and then it blew up, and it was like overwhelming.
Oh yeah. Now at that point, it was just like everything is so
Like
fucked.
everyone was obsessed with makeup. Everyone was buying every freaking product possible, and every brand was coming
Why is
out
this
with their
like
own
this? Hold on.
versions. Oh, your phone says something. Say it's hot.
It wasn't available because there's water.
The hell? How to get water in there?
Charging now may damage your iPhone. Or fucking like.
I'm sure.
I don't understand.
Should start smoking.
I was
and
kind of
blowing
nervous.
up.
I was like, it should not be frozen this long. Like, I don't know what the fuck's going on. Okay, that was so weird. I got this notification I have never gotten before. It looked fake. It had a
I've
little,
gotten
like,
those before.
yellow thing, and it was like, water, like, charging not, like, allowed right now. There's liquid in the charging port.
It's your job reaching out.
What?
Because you said you didn't know if it was fake. It's that scam job.
Oh my
from
god,
earlier.
stop. What, they're, like, busting in. They're, like, somehow hacking through my, like, charging port that's
They're, like, is he
connected
on
to,
his
like,
phone
a...
right now?
Hell no. No, but
It's funny.
super weird. It looked fake, and it, mind you, I've had my phone charging this entire time.
Mm-hmm. Like, where did water come in?
Whoa, wait.
Did that stop?
It fucking stopped. Dead.
I wonder why.
What was the last thing that we played?
Product possible, and every brand was coming
Why
out
is
with
it
their
like
own
this? Hold on.
versions. Oh, your phone says something.
Okay, cool, perfect.
It just stopped. Say it's hot.
We can, like, start it, like, right here. Okay. Pause. Sorry, everybody. Got some technical difficulties.
Is it recording now?
No, not yet. Okay. Guess I should be right here. All right. Had some technical difficulties right there. I don't know what was going on. Phone was acting so fucked up. What the fuck, man?
That's weird.
Why is it doing that?
It said it's full. Is it full?
Oh, something is full in here. I don't know what's going on. Give us a second. We may be a little choppy.
Failed to write a file.
I'm confused as to what's going on right now.
Maybe
Not
because
in
you've
the
been
middle of
recording
a
for so
show. This is such a hot mess. My life.
Oh, hold on, I need something to fan you.
My
I don't
life.
have anything.
I just can't anymore. How the fuck do they expect me to work in situations like this? This is just absolutely fucking ridiculous.
Chill.
I have so much bullshit on this fucking computer. Like, I need something better. I need the, like,
You tell
but
me.
you don't even fucking know. You don't even know.
You don't know.
What the fuck is all this? See, like, I haven't got shit on here, and I'm like, what is this?
Looks like Sim stuff.
Fuck my sim stuff. See, even all my sim stuff can go bye-bye.
You sure?
Oh, hell yeah, dude. Like I said, everything's on the internet now, bro. Alright, let's fucking delete that. Hell yeah, delete, homie. That should give me a lot of space there. Music hole. This is also a fast. Okay, wait, actually, these episodes can go bye-bye. Oh, dude, this is why. Those ones aren't gonna go. That's about 20. Oh, okay, gone. All these gone. Man, okay, so I have all of these episodes saved, but now I'm looking and I've got like fucking 20 plus episodes on my computer, and I'm like, well, no wonder it's not working. Like, all these episodes are hours long. This is like hours of content sitting on my like computer right now.
Mm-hmm.
Interview with Brooks, when we did our interview with the, God, what was that podcast called? Does that make me a bad person? Probably. I don't know. They were a cool guy. The guy's name was Brooks. Cool podcast.
Okay.
You guys ever want to go check it out? I don't know. It's in one of the earlier episodes. He did an interview, man. I'm on his podcast. Go check out his podcast. Hold on. I think I got it, though. Let me just go in here. I'm going to go into my recycle bin. Look, we're really getting it, guys. Where's recycle? I don't know how to spell recycle.
It's at the top.
Oh, there it is. Recycle bin. Oh, yeah, baby. Look at all that stuff. We're going to empty out our recycle bin.
Mm-hmm.
What the fuck this bitch stay for?
One left.
You're going to get deleted, too.
Delete.
Yeah, Dad, delete. Oh, whatever. Okay. All right. Third test. I deleted a bunch of stuff because I have a tiny ass little laptop that doesn't want to record things, and it looks like it is working.
It's
I
staying.
have deleted hours and hours of old episode footage that we had that I didn't need anymore. You know, it's on YouTube, it's on the internet. You can get it wherever, whenever. There's no reason to save it. It's never going away. They're true in what they say. If it's on the internet, it's there forever. So, like, if it's on the internet forever, what the fuck do I need it for? I can find it on the internet.
Exactly.
Who needs stuff saved? Who needs things backed up anymore when you have YouTube? Throw everything on YouTube and it'll live there forever. It's like the best Google hard drive you could ever have.
I'm tired.
Janie's tired. We got a couple more things just to bust through here. But like I was saying, Shane Dawson revealed new series as the new life of Jeffree Star. I believe we just said this, but because of the hot mess of what we just said, I kind of forgot what we were talking about. And I have no idea what was recorded. So we're just dipping our hot little toes, our little piggy toes.
Okay, piggy.
Little piggies. Dip them in my mouth. Ew, no. Do you have a foot fetish?
No.
Have you ever been with someone who has a foot fetish?
No.
Would you ever put your toes in someone's mouth?
I don't mind.
Have you ever put your toes in someone's mouth? Did they ask you, or did they just do it and you just rolled with it?
Me and my ex just kind of did it as a joke. And then he did it a few times after that.
I heard that a lot of kinks, or like a lot of like just things that people are liking, they start as jokes and you make fun of it, and then eventually just your brain doesn't know how to like.
And you're like, oh wait.
Yeah.
Because it wasn't bad, but I'm also, it's not like I need someone to be sucking my toe.
Now you're out here looking for toes. Ooh, toes.
It's funny. It was just weird, and I feel bad because I'm like, I don't want you sucking on my toe.
I don't know.
It's kind of gross.
Yeah, honestly, like, I'm not gonna lie, like, I got stinky feet. My feet sweat for some reason. It only happened one time. It was a while ago, and, like, some guy just, like, put my big toe in his mouth. And I was just like, okay, if that's what you want. But I feel bad because, like, I think he was into it, and he looked at me to, like, get a gauge of how I felt. And then I was, like, I wasn't not down for it, but it did nothing for me. So I didn't do anything. And then I think, like, because he didn't get a response out of me, he was like, oh, I'm going to stop doing this because he didn't do it again. So I was like, cool, thanks. But I was like, if you want to, go ahead. Like, I'm not going to stop you. Like, I don't know. Do what you want.
That's true.
Where did that come from? Anyways, Shane Dawson reveals new docuseries as the new life of Jeffree Star. Like, because Jeffree Star now has a yak ranch. He's had it for a couple years. But honestly, I feel like it's old news, and I don't think it's going to go well. Like, I don't think it's going to do as good as he thinks it is. Because, one, Shane, you're rebuilding your reputation right now. Like, people already, like, don't like you, and you're trying to go into good graces, and, like, it's been a while, and, like, I don't know, you're not rocking any boats. I think you're doing okay. But nobody likes Jeffree Star anymore. Like, he's kind of gone out of the limelight. He's fallen out. Like, he's not relevant. Like, nobody's not relevant anymore, but, like, he's off doing a yak ranch. Like, nobody gives a fuck.
Yeah, he, like, got himself out of drama and, like, stayed out, and then I feel like, I don't know, I haven't seen anything of his videos. I haven't seen anything of Jeffree Star in a while.
That's also, too, I don't know what happened, but I feel like the algorithm just stopped pushing his videos for me, too. Like, I'm subscribed, and I don't even see his shit. So it's like, he's just kind of fallen off. And then you've got, like, so it's just, like, all of that. I just don't think it's going to be a good match. Like, you're going to have to try to force Jeffree Star back down people's throats, or what I'm thinking in his head is he's got this, like, he's redeemed a bunch of people and brought people back into the lights again before. So, like, what if he's trying to do that to Jeffree Star? But he doesn't have the same pull before. Like, those docuseries were getting, like, 20+ million views an episode. Like, now I looked, he's got his podcast now, and that podcast gets, like, over 1 million views an episode. So, like,
still successful.
Still
but
obviously
it's, like,
doing very well for himself. Yeah, like, if he did, like, his podcast fucking, what was that, like, 5 years ago, it'd be getting, like, millions of views, millions and millions and millions of views, but instead it's not like that anymore. So I'm kind of curious to see how it comes out.
Much of a grip he had on YouTube for a minute there, and like him
Dude,
and Jeffree just first
like,
started their
king
series and
of
shit.
YouTube. Like, I know
Crazy.
PewDiePie has, I still think he does, like, the most subscribers. But honestly, like, Shane Dawson videos were just getting the most views. Like, I was looking, and, like, he's got views that have, like, over 50 million views. Like, some videos. It's just like, damn. There's, like,
and it's consistent.
Big major movies and, like, giant network companies that
don't get that.
Would dream of getting views like that. Like, could never reach something like that. And it's like these. Like, this is just one person, you know? Like, this is the one guy, and he's got, like, 2 people working for, like, 2 cameramen, or, like, a camera person and an editor, or, like, something. Or I think it was literally just, like, him and, like, Andrew, like, 2 people. Like, and they're out here fucking doing stuff that 50 million plus people want to watch and are entertained with. But fucking CBS can't make one decent comedy sitcom. Like, how? Why? Why is that? How does that? That doesn't work.
It's funny.
I was gonna go into, like, Ethan Klein getting banned or suspended from YouTube. He went a little ham on his recent Leftovers episode. It's just too much, though. I feel like it's been heavy.
It's a lot.
Yeah, and that's gonna be, like, a huge another thing. We'll get into it, like, next week, because I feel like yeah, I can do it. But we will, though.
It's like a deep topic.
Yeah. It's going to be another big one. We don't have time for that. We don't have time. How long have we...
Nobody got time for that.
Yeah, we ain't got time for that. But we do have time to end on a couple good TikTokies.
TikToks.
I love ending with some fun TikToks that I like to watch. The only thing that's annoying is I do try to be safe with the TikTokies that I'm showing. So, like, I'm careful with the sounds. But it just fucking, like, I feel like it blocks so much TikToks to be shown. Because, like, sound is so important in so many of them. Is there a way to make this bigger?
I don't think so.
Let me make it bigger. Does it get any bigger? What if I touch it right here?
Can you, like, zoom in on your...
What if I put it in my mouth? LOL. Alright, that's pretty big. Yellow. Anytime somebody wants to come over to you, I want Janie to try this next time we go out.
Should.
This would be fun.
Should.
Ready?
Live. Look at her.
Dude, go straight to the face.
I've never tried to kiss anyone like that either, so that'd be a bold move for me.
Just like, come here.
Just being like, here, I'm ready.
Water fountain to the face.
I'm scared of the rejection.
There'd be no rejection. They'd be coming up. It's some single dude. Be like, come here, baby. They'd be like, oh, yeah, baby.
So somehow find the single guys at these bars we go to. Or the straight guys.
What would your reaction be if someone just came up and straight up fucking spit their fucking drink right in your face? Boom! Like, and you're going in for a kiss, and your mouth's a little open, you get a little bit of that in your mouth right there, just a little bit of that.
I mean, I would hope to still get a
like
smooch
a
afterwards. I'd be a little offended.
You're still trying to smooch even after someone spits in your mouth?
Yeah.
I'm trying to do a whole lot more.
Me too.
Spits in my mouth. I'm being honest. Like, we're doing other things. But not like that. I don't want you spitting one time, Sarah. host of So Spontaneous, if you don't know. She and I were out having a grand old time. And we were getting pretty turned, and the bar we were at had some Jello shots, and we were taking some Jello shots. I bought some Jello shots. She took it, didn't like it. And as a joke, I reached down and I was like, feed it to me like a baby bird. And I opened my mouth, and she took that window immediately and didn't question it and just spit that Jello shot right into my mouth. And I ain't no spitter, like I ain't no quitter, so I fucking just was like, I'm downing it, like, and I downed it. And the thing that made it really gross was it was a melted Jello shot from someone else's mouth, so it was already like kind of watery, kind of slimy, but also still kind of chunky.
And the spit
and then and then it was like you couldn't tell what was spit though, and what was just liquid. It was so gross. But I was like, I swallowed that shit down. It was so gross, but it was like core memory.
That's funny,
like such a
though.
cute core memory.
I'm
never
sure,
gonna forget.
so cute,
like
so cute.
It brings a tear to my eye every time I think of it. If you don't have your best friend fucking spitting Jello shots into your mouth, what the fuck are you doing with your life? You better get your shit to fucking gather.
Warm Jello shot at that.
Yeah.
That's so funny.
Spit a fucking warm Jello shot into your friend's fucking mouth. If they don't respond positively to it, kick that bitch to the curb.
I'm sure.
Kick that bitch to the curb. She ain't your friend. Take
That's
no
funny.
warm Jello shot from your mouth. She ain't your friend.
Oh.
Alright, this next one here, though. You spit your Jello shot into their mouth. They react negatively. Next morning, this is how you react.
I'm sure. I've seen that. That's funny.
Dude, that shit doesn't even look fake either. Like, how do you fake something like that? She got her shit
Makes me want a waffle.
rocked. That waffle does look really bomb. Stop. Don't talk about food right now. You're so bad.
Looks good.
Mind you guys, it's like 1:13 in the morning. It's like primal time to go just fucking ham and like
I always do.
tear up. If there was just a Waffle House closer to my house, I would possibly get a waffle. But there's not.
Sad.
Oh, but this one too, and just the sound. You can hear the sound of her like hitting shit. You can hear the sound of the fucking jug just bashing the back of her head. That's something right there. This TikTok, I think about this one a lot.
That's funny.
You know, also one thing, and I didn't save anything to kind of like show, and I definitely should. I'll talk about it next week too. But taste the biscuit talk.
Oh God, he's obsessed.
Don't know what the fuck I did to get on to Taste the Biscuit talk. Oh, we can't play that one. But this one doesn't really need sound. But dude, no. I don't know what the fuck happened, and it was one of those like talks, like one of those trends where it's like you fucking stop. One of those things where you don't see the original. It's like you saw the one, and it's like if you've made it to this one, you're already deep into like this talk. And I'm like, no, the fuck I am. No, the fuck I'm not. Like I have no idea what the fuck you're talking about. But I saw that one, and then I saw the original one, and then after that, it's just been so downhill. And I have fallen so far into this like Taste the Biscuit talk hole that the amount of weird sounds and the weird filters that I have seen, and the amount of like Taste the Biscuit talks I can scroll through consecutively just on my For You page fucking scares me. Like I will go through 3 Taste the Biscuit talks before finding back to like a normal thing. Like I am so far into this hole, and I don't know how to get out of it, and I'm afraid I'm never going to fucking leave it. Like I'm going to die with this fucking Taste the Biscuit lady. I'll fucking show it to you more to you. Last fucking TikTok. Taste the biscuit. Taste the goodness of the biscuit.
I love a biscuit.
This poor fucking ape, man. Let me see if I can zoom in a little more. This one looks kind of small. Zoom, baby. Zoom, baby.
There you go.
Oh, there we go.
There you go.
All right. No sound for this one because we can't play the music. But you just see a cute little ape. He's like, oh, grabbing my little bananas. Yeet!
That's fucked up.
What the fuck, man? This dude gets his shit rocked. I fucking loved this video. It had me so fucking dead.
Poor
Yeet.
guy. Oh, he tried to grab on too.
And it's just like he has no fucking idea that's happening too. Like you could tell he gets so caught off guard. Like he's just like, I got bananas, boom, I'm fucking falling off an edge. How the fuck did this happen? Like what the
Damn.
fuck?
Oh, poor guy.
Oh, at least he got up. At least he was okay.
Damn.
Well, that's it. That's all that we have for you guys today. Thank you so much for joining in. Make sure you like, subscribe, follow, check us out on all of the audio listening platforms: Apple Music, Spotify, Google Play, Google Podcasts, Apple Podcasts. Anywhere you want to listen to our podcast, make sure to go check us out there. I am Cody Shantz. This is Janie Whiteman, and we will see you next week.
Bye.
Goodbye.
Goodbye.
Goodbye, my lord. Stop streaming.